Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be talking about the equipment I use to do my basic digital drawing. Now first of all, by no means am I an expert. I've only recently started getting properly into digital drawing and my stuff is pretty basic still, but it's the stuff that I'm starting with, so I thought I would share it with you because a few of you have wanted to know what kind of equipment I use for the style of drawings that I create. So yeah, this is going to be the first video of probably a series, and I say series, it's probably going to be like 2 videos of how I draw using my digital drawing tablet, but it's not professional. It's not like this high-tech stuff. It's just stuff that I've saved up for over the past couple of years, and it's doing fine for the basic doodles that I'm doing. So the first thing is pretty obvious. It's obviously my laptop and the stand that it sits on. So I have my HP Pavilion 360, I think it's called, laptop. It's on a stand so that my screen is directly in front of me, so I don't make my neck sore from looking down at it all day. It means that I can have my drawing tablet just below it, and it just feels more natural for me. So next up, I have probably the most important part of this whole process, my drawing tablet. So this is the box it came in. I'll put the specs up on the screen now because I don't know all of the stuff. I know it is a Wacom Intuos tablet in the colour black. That's all I know from this. I'm sure there's, I know I got the biggest size because from doing some of the research before I bought it, I knew that that was probably going to be the best one for me. The way I got used to using this, because it is pretty strange to start with, I just use it as my mouse, regardless of what I'm doing, whether I'm drawing or not. It is my mouse for my laptop now. When I am drawing, it's a lot easier because I already have the coordination. I know which point is where on the laptop screen. So you might see all these tutorials where more experienced drawers will... Why did I say that? Artists. More experienced artists will have the buttons at the top of the tablet customized. I've never really figured out how to use them in a way that suits me, so I just use the keyboard shortcuts and it works fine for me. So I'm probably not using the tablet to the best of its ability, but it's all I can do at the moment. So yeah, it does have customizable like little buttons along the top. So I know I've set one for undo when I was just trying it out, and then I never use it because I always just use Control-Z. The pen on the tablet, or that comes with the tablet, also comes with more nibs because they do wear down over time. I'm still on my first one. I don't exactly know when I should change it over. I suppose when it starts scratching the hell out of the tablet. And it also, again, has customizable buttons. So I have customized one of them and I use it to scroll. So it removes like the mouse feature and instead you use it as like you would with your finger on a phone screen. So that's all I've done with that tablet really. I've left it pretty much how it came, apart from customizing that one button on the pen, because I find that keyboard shortcuts are a lot easier to do. I might change that over time, but right now that's all I need. So the tablet is mostly wireless, as in it works fine, Bluetooth, connects to my laptop, no problems, but because I use it as a mouse and because I'm doing a lot of laptop work at the moment, it runs out of battery pretty quickly. So it would probably last like 3/4 of the day, and then I'll put it on charge for the evening, and that charging cable works fine. Again, it doesn't really get in the way, especially with my laptop being on its stand. It just tucks behind the stand and I don't even see it. So now onto the software that I use. So predominantly when I'm doing my drawings, I use Photoshop, and that is because I bought Adobe Creative Cloud with the student discount, which was always fun, because I use it for a load of different things. Because I'm designing these books and putting them all together in one PDF, there are tons of different software on Adobe that I find useful. I've downloaded the editing software and I'm still scared of it. I need to get onto that soon. Adobe Creative Cloud has literally everything I could ever ask for. There's so many different apps, and obviously the one I use the most is Photoshop. So I'm going to be doing a separate video on how I actually draw, otherwise this video would be really long. But yeah, so that's my first thing. In general, when I'm drawing, I usually have a background image that I then trace and then add my own style to, and that's how I've started to learn how to creative draw. I did start drawing like portraits and things, but I found that drawing inanimate objects is more my style, or portraits with a twist. So for example, my new artwork on my YouTube channel is literally just me but with no facial features except from eyebrows and a mouth, I think. Now, I said I trace a lot of the pictures to start my drawings. Now, obviously you can use Google Photos or whatever. One of the ones that I use when it comes to generic objects is Canva, just because I use it a lot for when we're creating social media posts for the business and also creating the book. A lot of their stuff is completely free, or I just use some watermarked images because I'm not just copying their thing, I'm adding my own style to it. All I need is the outline. So for example, a pencil, I'll outline the pencil and then I'll put my own style to it. So the reason I do this, I can actually draw. I prefer to draw from trace and then add my own style to it, just because I spend so much time trying to get the right proportions, but I can do it. The reason why I do trace is because it helps me get the right shape of things when I'm still trying to get comfortable with actually drawing freehand on my tablet. Having an image there in the background, even if it's only like, I reduce the transparency of it so I'm not following it to the T, it just really helps me out to make sure that it can speed up my drawing process a lot quicker, so that I'm not wasting time just tracing things randomly. One thing I have learned is when I started trying to draw freehand was having a transparent layer over another transparent layer and drawing on the image below, or the layer below, in really thin brush to get a really rough sketch, and then drawing on the layer on top, my more refined drawing. But yeah, I'll save that for the next video. Now, one of the things I have learned when using Photoshop is, or any of the Adobe softwares, and I'm sure this goes with a lot of other softwares as well, is when my laptop runs quite low on space, the actual apps, they don't open or they stop working because they know that they won't be able to save without blocking up my computer. So one of the things I've got ordered, and it should be coming within the next couple of days, is a hard drive. Now, this is because my laptop itself doesn't have a lot of storage at all. I think my phone's got more storage than my laptop, and I did have a hard drive and then that got filled up. So we've got another one on the way. So that's going to be where I store all of my digital drawings and all the like templates and things that I use, just so that my laptop doesn't clog up and the apps always run smoothly, which they do normally. So I know this has probably been a really quick video, but I hope it's been useful if you're looking to start digital drawing and want to know what kind of basic things that you might need. That's what I use, and it works pretty well. If you saw my last video, you know that some of my digital drawings actually featured on the cover and in the kids book I've just made for our business. I'll leave that out of the video, but essentially these digital drawings have come in really handy for me, and I'm just liking this new form of art, so that when I can't be bothered to pick out my paints but I still want to be creative, there's always an option for me. So all of the things that I've mentioned in this video I've bought myself, including like the Adobe license, everything like that. I've either saved up for it over the past couple of years, or I've had family chip in for me for my birthday or Christmas, etc. For me, it's a worthwhile investment because I know that I'm going to go into some sort of creative / design job. Well, I am already. And if you think that money is going to be in your way, just remember that it has taken me a couple of years to get to the point where I have this equipment. It's not just like appeared overnight. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this, then leave your suggestions in the comments below. I think the next video will be how I actually use this equipment to draw. I just wanted to keep them separate, so if you just needed to know the equipment, then you've got that, or you already have the equipment, then just wait for the next video. Yeah, thanks for watching. Give the video a like if you liked it, and subscribe. Why not? It's free. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!